kill me. Just literally end me. There's a lot of ways you can be an absolute disappointment to your parents. You could be a porn star, you could be a drug addict, or you could be a YouTuber. What's worse, a moderately successful YouTuber, or not a successful one at all. And well, I chose a YouTuber. So let's look at the top 5 most pathetic YouTubers I could find. Number 5. Distant. Talk about the weakest YouTuber out there, bro. Like, less than 12 subscribers? What are you doing with your life? The most inconsistent upload schedule imaginable in a 5'7" shrimp beta male. What a joke. Also, you should check out his channel. Leave a like for him. He's a good friend. He's a good friend of mine. Go check him out. He's real cool. Number 4. ADN Cartoon. So, I like Sonic. Always kind of have. However, there's something you have to know about the Sonic fanbase. It's got its real weirdos out there. And I thought Chris Chan was bad, but holy crap, this one takes the cake. I have never been more disgusted and felt more cringe than just seeing this YouTube channel. I didn't even click on any of the videos because they were just so disturbing looking. They look like the worst aspects of combining Gacha Life with Sonic. And we all know how horrible Gacha Life is. And it's some of the most bizarre comic art I've ever seen. I don't even want to click on them. I'm so scared to even touch this because I don't want this in my recommended feed. I don't even know how one of these videos popped up in my recommended feed. Now, I've seen some bizarre Sonic stuff in my day. And even when I was a kid, I used to watch like this one channel that played with like Sonic dolls and whatnot. But it was other children, and it had some normalcy and actual entertainment to it. I mean, it's cringe, but it's the kind of cringe you can look back on and say, haha, I was a dumb little kid. This is the cringe where it's like, what am I doing with my life? I don't see anyone watching this other than like 5-year-olds who are completely unsupervised with their tablets. This seems completely grotesque and bizarre. I don't know, maybe I should click on one of these videos before I start judging. Let me know what you think, because I don't want to click on it. Number 3, Raiden Arts. Okay, so as we all know, there's a lot of R34 out there, and for you don't know, I'm not going to explain it, look it up. And this appears to be someone who makes R34, but particularly of mostly cartoon characters. A few of them I recognize, a few of them I really don't. A few of them I recognize from that horrible monstrosity that YouTube somehow allows on their platform, that is Has-Been Hotel. And I also noticed he made like some arts of Jaden animation too. I'm like, that's a real person in real life? What? And the thing is, this guy or woman, or who, I'm certain it's probably a guy, come on, who's ever drawing these characters, they have the most massive proportions I've ever seen in my entire life. I can't imagine being however old this guy is, and that's literally his only skill, being able to draw R34s of cartoon characters. I mean, there's other people out there that do it, but at least they're somewhat moderately successful. This person, I don't think, even has 50,000 subs. And it's just, it's cringe, it's gross, and moving on. These next two almost made me like vomit out my insides. So get ready for it. Number 2, Taiga. Now, I know the VTuber things are kind of controversial, talking about them, whatever. Some of them are okay. Some of them are actually kind of funny. Some don't do anything. Some are harmless. Some are completely out there. What? Oh my. This one in particular is a quote-unquote femboy, and let's just say he is out there with his sexual preference. Now, I don't know if this person is actually a boy or a girl in real life, but more than likely, I tried to listen to his voice and see if he was using any sort of like modulation to change his voice or anything like that. I think it's it might actually be an actual dude. I don't actually know. I don't know if this, I don't want to know. I honestly don't want to know. If it actually is an actual guy and is probably, I'm assuming probably from around 18 to 23 maybe. What are you doing with your life, dude? I mean, I know we all have to put bread on the table some way, but that's not the way to go about it. And this person might actually just be completely pretending about whatever. I know some VTubers, they absolutely know what they're doing and they're just profiting off of people's sicknesses, but this person, from the videos that I've seen, he seems to actually enjoy it. And it's like, okay, alright. Let me put something into perspective for a moment. You have 2 parents, 4 grandparents, 8 great-grandparents, 16 great-great-grandparents, and so on and so forth. Thousands of years of making the bloodline flow down all the way down to you, and you just want to be a femboy who gets anally penetrated by other men. Seriously, go check out this guy's channel. I don't know if he's actually a guy or a girl or not. But, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that promote degeneracy out there. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But this seems to be someone who absolutely is just mediocre at best at promoting it. And I honestly thought I couldn't get any worse than this person. But there is someone out there that is even more pathetic. Probably the most pathetic YouTuber I've ever seen in my entire life. And there's only one person I can think of.
Baka, 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 oh, God, bitch, baka.
Lost Pause. Even saying his name just gets me want to puke out my insides. Now, there's a lot of, like I said earlier, there's a lot of YouTubers and whatnot who promote degeneracy and are quite successful at it. But imagine being now, what, 35 years old, and your only success in life is promoting sexual degeneracy to teenagers. How do I know that it's mostly kids and teenagers that watch his show? Because I was one of the idiot kids who watched it. I used to watch his channel because I thought he was somewhat kind of funny. And I guess to an extent, maybe. But everything he looks at is just complete, you know what it is. This is all his life is amounted to. Reading memes, not just any type of memes, sexual hentai memes on the internet, making, I don't know, 200,000 views a video at best. And that's all his life is going to amount to. This is the peak of humanity right here. This is supposed to be humanity, right? We're supposed to be living in the most technologically advanced age in all of human history, but yet this is what we do. Not only that, this guy also, not only does he promote degeneracy, he defends degeneracy. Not only does he defend degeneracy, he also defends 2 things I can't stand. He defends everything that has to do with R34dom, and he defends everything that has to do with lolicon. And for y'all who don't know what that is, that's literally underage anime girls. I don't... Wow. And the argument is that it's just a drawing, dude. Well, yeah, it's true, but you're still a massive fucking creep. It doesn't make it any better. Alright? I'm done. I'm just seriously done. Welcome to the end. Also, make sure to subscribe. Or please, just leave a like. That's all I ask. Just leave a like. I had to go through a lot to make this video. And I gotta go and pray and do some other things. Probably wash my eyes out with bleach. And so, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.